I'm eating a weed cookie. Speaking of weed cookies, we gotta make some more. It's so exciting. I know, it's like Christmas. Only without Jesus. So it's so much better than Christmas. It's like without Jesus and without all the other bullshit. As if there wasn't enough bullshit with Christianity. It's like there's the bullshit with, you know, the whole like conventional holidays. Like even if you're not a Christian, like you could be like a stone cold atheist and like still be just as like overly excited about Christmas as the next born again Christian. And you're both wrong, because Christmas is a terrible, terrible time of the year. So cynical, you. Oh, I know. We are. Mighty cynical. That's just fine, though. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're not cynical, you're one of those piece of shit optimistic. I'm just gonna grab life by the bootstraps, you know, like, just... I don't even think that makes sense what you just said. Most of the stuff that I say does not make sense. But I say it anyway, because I'm determined. Need to put myself out there. Oh my god. There you go. That's good. Okay. Have a lot of stuff to do. We came home early. Well, earlier than we expected. Oh, Lord. Shouldn't you tighten that a little bit? Maybe. No. Not gonna do that? Okay. Bitch, I do what I want. So yeah, there's shit we gotta do. Amy, there you go. We have weed to smash up, and we have cookie mix to buy, and eggs, and things like that. Yeah, you need to go to the grocery store. Yeah. Yeah, I have to pay some bills tonight. I have to do it tonight. I can't wait. Yeah, so you weren't lying when you said you had to leave in order to cash your check, so you could do that. So, good for you. I hate lying. I'm really bad at it. Really, really bad at it. So... I think that you should move that. Let's move it over here, baby. God damn you, tripod! Alright. So, we probably shouldn't, like, zoom in. Probably shouldn't zoom in on the illegal drugs in this room. They're only illegal because Tennessee is prenatal, you know? Like, Tennessee is so dumb. Cause, like, I mean, who's weed gonna hurt? They only keep weed illegal because it's, like, a drug that African Americans enjoy, you know? It's crazy because crack was totally invented, you know, to keep black people acting black, you know? Docile. Let's keep them in line, man. Let's get them addicted to some shit, said the CIA. Anyway. CIA is responsible for a lot of really fucked up shit. stuff that, like, you know, conservatives will, like, swear up and down is not true. Stuff that liberals will swear up and down is not true. Yeah. God. Like, I'm so grateful that I'm one of the few people that can acknowledge the truth. You know? Why do you think I'm so suicidal? It's because, like, I know exactly what's going on, and it's fucked up, and then, like, the masses are just like, no, that's not true, that's not what's going on. My head's up my asshole, and it's gonna stay there because I don't want to acknowledge that the world is shit, and that, you know, my country is run by a bunch of liars, and the government just wants to hurt me. And why do you think that they, like, medicate people? Like, why do you think everybody's crazy? Like, everybody's got bipolar because everybody needs to be medicated, you know? You keep people medicated and, you know, they're gonna be numb to stuff. Who knows what the fuck they're putting in those fucking pills, you know? Like, that's just what I think about. Like, I highly doubt that my drug dealer, who's black, which means I trust him, I highly doubt that he's, like, you know, lacing my weed with, like, something worse, you know? I mean, who knows? Who knows? I don't want to say that, then I'll end up, like, dying in an hour. But, like, right when it kicks in, just, that's when you see me just pass the fuck out. But, like, I'm pretty sure that my drug dealer can be trusted. You know? And it's crazy how, like, you'd rather trust, like, a doctor to just, like, to diagnose you with the same shit that everybody else has got, and then, like, prescribe you, like, whatever fucking pills they just see fit. Like, I don't even think that psychiatrists do their job. I really don't. I think they had a little, like, shrinkety dink conference in New Mexico. Maybe, like, 8 years ago. They're like, okay, bipolar, right? It's bipolar? That's the one everybody's got? Bipolar, OCD, and ADD, right? ADD? Everyone's got it. This is horrible. It's like, who can you trust when, like, the people that you're told to trust, like, aren't doing their job, you know? Psychiatrists, cops, political officials. Well, I mean, they are doing their job. Their job's to lie, you know, they're definitely doing that. Woohoo! Good job, Washington! I actually like Donald Trump because he ain't lying. He just, like, talks a bunch of shit, and it's like, love it. It's great. Y'all need a shit talker in office. I mean, if you think about it, they're all talking shit. They're all talking different versions of shit. Like, Obama talked a bunch of shit. And Obamacare, like, that was lame. I mean, like, the idea was really nice. Like, liberals are really good at, like, coming up with great ideas that aren't very easy to follow through on, you know, because they don't think about all of it. I know I sound really ignorant right now. I don't care. There are so many people that say stuff that's, like, far worse than the stuff that I'm saying that, you know, they have no idea how ignorant they are. At least I know. At least I know how much of an idiot I really am. But I feel like, you know, with any, like, policy, like, there are gonna be people that love it and there are gonna be people that hate it. You know, just like there are gonna be there are gonna be people that, you know, are negatively impacted by that policy. Yeah, but, I mean, you gotta admit, though, there are a lot of policies that just aren't fair at all, you know? you remember back in the day when we used to, like, treat black people like dogs? Remember that shit? Don't you think that was a little unfair? It's so funny that, like, there are white people that disagree with affirmative action. They're like, oh, it's reverse discrimination. I'm like, it's not like racism's over just because, like, we won the war. Like, that's all affirmative action's about. It's like trying to overcompensate for the fact that, like, we really fucked up, you know? I feel like it's just by, like, empathic political officials, you know, that really wanted to, like, do the right thing, but because there are, like, way more racist white people that don't understand, like, that what we did was wrong. They call it reverse discrimination. I do agree with Dave Chappelle. I think they should get reparations of some sort. I think that everybody should get reparations, though. Like, if you've been through something really traumatic, it's just like, you know, like if you were molested or something, you should get, like, an unlimited supply to, like, heroin or something. I don't know. No, just like a monthly supply. Like, just 1 month. 1 month's all you get, because daddy touched you, you know? Or, like, say, like, you're just, like, thrown in the system, like the, like, children's services, and, like, you keep getting abused. I think that you should be, like, allowed to do something crazy. Like, if something's, like, happened to you that was, like, really bad, I think that somebody should have to pay the penalty for that shit, you know? Why not? Like, why not? We can just take care of each other, you know? Like, let's give each other drugs and alcohol. Like, it's really the only thing that's gonna feel like it's working. Because nothing works. Nothing's gonna, like, fix you. Nothing's gonna, like, make that shit not have happened to you. You know? I don't understand why people are like, oh, well, I forgive this person. I went back in time and I forgave him for all the horrible things that he did to me. I'm like, well, who's a fucking idiot, you know? Hope you get molested again when you're 28. Forgiveness really ain't about the other person, though. It's about you. It's about you forgiving yourself. Because a lot of times, you know, people think it's their fault that this shit happened to them. And it's obviously not. We all learned so much from Good Will Hunting. We did. It's one of my favorite films ever. Because it's a very accurate representation of borderline personality. Matt Damon played it to a T. He's great. God, that just makes me want to watch that movie. I have it. It's in my collection. It's funny, I don't watch, like, new movies. I watch, like, movies that I've seen, like, over and over and over again, but I'm like, dude, this movie's so good. I just, like, have to watch it again. I don't really know what my favorite movie is anymore. It used to be American Beauty. Then it was Pulp Fiction. I think it still is Pulp Fiction, though. Like, it'll, like, fluctuate between, like, Pulp Fiction, Punch Drunk Love, and, maybe Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Yeah, that's a good one. Those last two I mentioned, those are, like, two of the best love stories ever written. Because they're, like, real. Because they're about borderline personality. Both of them. The Charlie Kaufman always writes a borderline character because I'm pretty sure that he has the illness. Like, that's why he writes them so well, you know? There ain't nothing wrong with that, baby. It's a good thing. If you're quite borderline, that means that you're, like, not gonna be a boring-ass person that doesn't contribute anything to the world, you know? You're probably gonna create something beautiful with your illness. You're probably gonna affect a lot of people in a positive way. Maybe a negative way too, but hopefully more positive. Like, see, I tell myself that, like, all these people don't want me to come back and do comedy, but it's really just about 5 of them that don't. The rest of them really like me. I don't even think it's 5 of them. I think it's like 3. Maybe 3. All females. Yeah, females don't like me because I'm a threat to them because I have a hidden dick. See, like, when you have a hidden dick, like, you don't care about your physical appearance, you know? You're not gonna, like, waste an hour, like, trying to decide, like, what outfit to, well, I mean, you could waste an hour trying to decide what outfit to wear, but in the end, it won't fucking matter, you know? You're probably still gonna go for, like, the same thing that you were gonna go for originally after you wasted all this time, like, deliberating. At least that's what happens to me a lot. But it's like, I can tell that, like, people think that they're real hot shit, you know? Just because, like, they dress all snazzy, or, like, I don't know, they have, like, one funny joke. Oh. I just think that that's silly, you know? Like, why don't you try a little harder? If you tried harder, you wouldn't be so jealous of me because you know that, like, you're doing the best you could. And I really don't think that people are. And maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe, like, people work a lot harder than I can see, but, I mean, I can tell by your performance that you don't give a fuck about it, you know? You can act like you give a fuck about it just because you got some cool boots. What is your obsession with boots, man? I don't know, I just like to talk about boots. I do. I mean, I got boots. I have cowboy boots. I have hipster boots. I have rain boots. I have 2 pairs of Uggs, and I have platform snow boots. That's 5 pairs of boots, y'all. But, like, I hardly ever wear them, you know? Y'all like my tat? It's pretty cool, huh? Y'all wish that you were in recovery. No, you don't. I'm sure you're glad you're still drinking. Okay. That's good, I think. Maybe, maybe not. I feel like I need to just move this. Yeah, just take it out of there. There you go. What if you just put it right here? Don't spill that. Please don't spill all that weight. We're figuring this out, okay? We're figuring it out. Don't judge us! There you go. Right here. Alright, that works. God damn, I love lemonade so much. It's so fucking good.